The sun was dipping low over the dusty horizon, painting the sky in streaks of gold and crimson, when Sarah Harper pulled her little boy's hand closer and led him down Main Street. The town was bustling with the chatter of neighbors, preparing for the annual harvest fair, laughter spilling from the saloon, children running past with sticky fingers and carefree grins. But for Sarah, it all felt like a world she no longer belonged to. She was 28, widowed young, raising 6-year-old Ethan alone in a town where whispers traveled faster than the prairie wind. She had learned to smile through the sideways glances, to pretend the quiet sting of pity didn't burn her, but inside, she carried a truth that gnawed at her heart. She feared love had passed her by. Every time she caught her reflection in a shop window, hair pinned hastily, worry lines carving deeper from nights spent working late at the diner, she heard that cruel little voice whisper, "No man wants a woman with baggage." To her, that baggage wasn't just her child. It was the broken dreams, the nights she cried alone, the endless fight to make ends meet. She loved Ethan more than her own life, but she couldn't shake the ache of loneliness. And then came Daniel Walker, a rancher with sunburnt skin and eyes the color of stormy skies. He was known for his quiet strength, for the way he carried himself as though the land itself bent to his will. He had lost family too, though Sarah only knew bits and pieces. He came into the diner often, boots dusty, hat in hand, always polite, always asking Ethan about his drawings or his latest school adventure. Sarah told herself not to think too much of it. Men like him didn't stay, and she couldn't afford to dream. But the truth was, whenever Daniel's gaze lingered on her, steady and sure, she felt something stir that she had buried long ago. The dangerous hope that maybe, just maybe, love wasn't finished with her yet. The night of the harvest fair, the town gathered in the square, lanterns glowing, fiddles singing lively tunes. Sarah stood with Ethan, watching others dance, feeling once again like an outsider peering in through glass. Then through the crowd, Daniel appeared, tall and unshakable, his eyes finding hers like he'd been searching all along. What happened next would change the course of her life forever. The music slowed, lantern light flickering across faces turned, expectantly as Daniel Walker stepped into the open square. Sarah's breath caught when he reached her, taking off his hat and bowing slightly, not just to her, but to Ethan as well. The chatter hushed, whispers rippling through the crowd. No one could quite believe what they were about to witness. Daniel's voice carried strong and clear, echoing against the wooden storefronts. "Sarah Harper," he said, every word dripping with quiet conviction. "I know life hasn't been easy. I know you've carried more on your shoulders than most folks could bear. But I need you to hear me. You are not baggage. You are strength. You are grace, and you and your boy deserve more than just surviving. You deserve love." Sarah froze, every muscle trembling, as Daniel sank to one knee in front of the entire town. Ethan's small hand gripped hers tighter, his wide eyes shining with a mix of confusion and wonder. Daniel pulled out a simple silver ring, not flashy but honest, like the man himself. "I don't just want you, Sarah," he said, voice thick with emotion. "I want Ethan too. I want to be the man who stands beside you both, who fights for you, who calls you family. Will you marry me?" Gasps fluttered across the crowd, some women dabbing tears with handkerchiefs, men nodding in respect. Sarah's chest heaved, her vision blurred with tears she could no longer hold back. Every wall she had built to keep herself safe came crashing down in that moment. She had believed no one would ever love her again. Not with her scars, not with her child. And yet here was Daniel, kneeling in front of them all, not just accepting her life, but embracing it. Ethan looked up at her, tugging gently on her sleeve. "Say yes, Mama," he whispered, his little voice full of innocent certainty. And so she did. Her yes rang out clear, and the town erupted in cheers, the fiddlers striking up a lively tune once more. Daniel slipped the ring onto her trembling hand, then rose and pulled both Sarah and Ethan into his arms. For the first time in years, she didn't feel broken or pitied or left behind. She felt chosen. She felt loved. And the whole town bore witness as a single. Mom's fear gave way to a future brighter than the lanterns. Glowing against the night sky,